Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today is a little bit of a different video. It's a review. I was reached out to on Instagram by this shop called Lotsa Style. They sent me a message and they asked me if I could review one of their mini trash cans, and I liked the look of it, so I said yes. And I thought what I would do is see how I could use it in my house. So the company's name is Lotsa Style. They've given me a discount coupon for everybody who wants to order it. So I'm going to leave it on the screen here, and down below in the description box there's a code and there's a link to their shop. Go ahead and check out their shop. They've got some really cool products, actually, some good organizational tools, and I quite like how sturdy this is. So as you can see, it's a two-piece set, so it has a bottom like brown bit, which you sort of don't see once you put it in here, and that top white bit which covers. I like it. I really do like how slim it is, how classic it is. The plastic is very durable. So yeah, I'm glad I got to see it firsthand. So what they also do is they send you out two of these. So there's 50 little trash bags, 30 centimeters by 35 centimeters. And all you do is you separate the two pieces, you grab one bag, put it in, and it's just this simple little trash can that sits on your countertop. Now, I used it in my kitchen for, kitchen little scraps, which is good. But I also wanted to move it around the house a bit, because I think that because of its classic look, I think it can be used in other things. So I've had a look on Instagram, and a few people have used it for a few things. Like, for example, people have been using it to put their coffee pods next to their coffee machine, which I think is really cool. I sort of don't like the idea of using plastic now. I'm so used to it. What I was doing earlier was I was using all my potato skins and pumpkin peels and all that just straight in here, and then dumping it out into the garden and then giving it a good wash, and it's really, really good. It's a really handy little container. So I thought I would bring it into the craft room to see how I could use it here. Now let me show you. This is my trash can. Okay, so this sits right under my feet, and every time I have a little bit of garbage, I kind of do the sweep into the bucket. I go through quite a lot of scraps. So I know that I don't want to use this as a trash can in my craft room. I do want to use it as an organizational tool, though. And straight away, I feel like I have so many uses for it. Like, for example, it can just carry my glue. First off, I can just do that. These things just sit here on my countertop. Oh, look, and you can put your pop-up cream as well. Yeah, so it could just be this really cool organizational caddy for anything that you have on your desk. I'll also show you this. It's so embarrassing. So this is how I store all my loose little bits of like stationery. So, gosh, that's so nice. Just get rid of. The only thing is, though, is you don't want things falling in, because then you'll lose them and you'll have to dig them out. So I think little pencils may not be too good. I might leave the little pencils, but the big things like these, I would definitely keep the tall things that won't disappear under. So I'm going to have to dig everything out now. The other thing that I was thinking that this could be good for is storage of all my traveler's notebooks. Now, my traveler's notebooks all stand kind of in a line on my Raskog, and so if you've got a few that you work on, like a gratitude journal, plus a daily journal, plus like a rebel journal, plus like an art journal, and you flick between them every day, you could have them all sitting here, and it's just an easy way of accessing what you need. The other thing also is that if you come into your craft room and you want to grab one thing, and then you want to grab like your ruler and your pencil case and your colors and your, you know what I mean? So you could organize everything in here in the one go, and then take this entire caddy with you to sit out in the garden and do your journaling there, which I think that's probably what I'm gonna do. I think another thing that would be really good is to store some of your paper pads. So these are some of my smaller paper pads in here. This is 6x6. This is a 6.5 by 6.5. You know, the Kaiser Craft. They can go in here perfectly. All right, this is an 8x8. Perfect. This is a 6x8. That goes perfect. Now, will the graphic 45 go in? No, it won't. Now the graphic 45 is it 8.5 by 8.5? It is. And so the graphic 45 won't go in, but you know, the others do. So all up to 8x8 will go in. So that's a really, really good organizational caddy for that. I want to also show you, I have my stamps organized in this sort of bin, and you could use it to organize stamps. Once again, of course, it's not going to take too many, but once again, if you're grabbing your traveler's notebook, plus a stamp, plus some ink, plus a ruler, plus some colors, you know, just grab what you need, and then put it all in here, and then go to a beautiful journaling spot where you can journal. So, so yeah, but just to show you, if you just had a little bit in your collection, this is a really good size to hold all that stuff. You could also use, I make a lot of little booklets for friends and happy mail. You could also use, and they all just sort of sit here on the on my desk, and these are all the little sizes that I have. And so, you know, you can add all your ready to send out happy mail bits in here. You know, distinguish that between what's finished versus what's yet to be finished. And they can all just sit here really pretty, and you know they're done and ready to go. Like, for example, that one's not finished, so I wouldn't put that in there. That one's just a template. So that's not finished, I wouldn't put it in there. This one's finished, so I would probably put this one in there. So just another way of organizing projects that you have finished versus those that you haven't. That looks really nice. Another thing you can organize in here is all your little, I suppose, little ephemera and stickers. So I have a few of these beautiful sticker books that can go in here. They fit really nicely. You can also put all your little ephemera pieces in there as well. Just a little bit of extra bits. This is a washi tape book. Fits really nicely. This is another washi tape book. And then, you know, like big sticker sheets like this, they can all go in here as well. So it just kind of really organizes, it organizes your craft stash really nicely. And if you had, you know, one for stickers, if you had one for stickers and one for books and one for stationery, I think you'd have a really lovely organized craft room, which is what I'm aiming for. Alright, so I hope I've given you some ideas on what you can do with your mini trash can. What I want to do now is I want to do some decorating, and I've got a little bit of an idea. I've got some new dies here. These are flower dies, and I've got some cardstock in different colors, and I've got some really beautiful butterfly stickers here. And I'm going to grab my washi as well. So what I want to do is do a little bit of a garden scene on the side here. I might do my word for the year, and I'll come back and show you how I've decorated my little mini trash can.